I miss the family I used to have. I feel like everything's so different now. Sitting by the fire as we'd watch the flames burn out. I miss the days I wasn't afraid. Now I always have my guard up, hands on my face. I learned to cope with the pain. I know that people think I'm trying to get attention, but in reality I'm trying to send a message. I know there's kids out there that are going through the same thing, and if you're one of them, I hope to help your suffering. Just know it will get better, and these feelings do not stay the same. No, they don't stay the same. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life, and I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my I lost a couple friends on my way up. I took a couple L's, but that's just normal talk. I popped a couple pills, but they don't do much. And now I take Prozac in the morning with some other stuff. But why did I get into this? I feel like this is all a dream, but when I wake up, look around, this isn't even make-believe. So I sit in the corner thinking back to all the memories. I grew up with these fake beliefs, by the time I find a remedy. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life, and I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life.
Welcome back. In today's video we are ploughing with our own tractor, our own plough and our own press. Bit of a new thing for us this year. The last 2 times I've been ploughing, I've had 2 demo tractors, so it's been quite nice. When you go from driving those new demo tractors to driving this one, you really realise how bad this is. Well, not bad as in a bad tractor, it's gone old, so it's getting worn out. So like the hydraulic pump in this is very bad, so you have to rev the engine quite hard just to lift the plough, whereas the other ones, we were slowing down the lift arms, it was lifting the plough that quick. And then turning the plough as well, you have to rev it quite hard, and that was something you didn't have to do with the demo tractors. You'd have to turn the hydraulics down just so you don't break it. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying seeing a few fancy tractors around. It's been quite fun to drive them, I'll tell you that much. And we have made our decision on which one we're buying, but you'll just have to wait and see the video to find out which one we went for. So if any of you have been watching my videos for a while, I am ploughing the same field that I ploughed last year, but this time I'm ploughing for maize, and last year I was ploughing for beef. And we're ploughing down the hill this time, which is something we never do. Usually we always plough up the hill, but it's not great to plough land the same way every time, so we said we'd do it this way just to make sure that it's not the exact same as before. because this field will most likely be ploughed again in the autumn after the maize, and we'll put winter barley in, hopefully. So doing that, you'd want to be going off your easy headland just to speed things up. So we've done quite a bit of ploughing this year compared to the last few years. Because last year we only ploughed this field, which is 8 acres, whereas now I've ploughed 5 acres, 8, 13 and another 8. It'll be 21 ploughed now, and like from 8 to 21, that's quite a bit. And there'll be another 17 acres of winter barley to be ploughed in the autumn, or for winter barley. But because we're doing so much ploughing, we aren't doing as much ripping, whereas last year we ripped quite a bit of ground. But the ripper legs are quite worn out now, the points on them, we need new ones. So we're just doing quite a bit of ploughing still. So I'm just getting into my short work now at this top headland. It's not crazy off the headland, so I need to just be careful that I don't drop the press too far up or I won't catch it again. This field is really nice soil though. Hopefully you can see out the window how nice it's breaking down. You'd think we're ploughing with slatted boards, it breaks up that good. We did have a few problems at the start though, because of the way fertiliser prices are and all. We put out a lot of dung, and some of the dung we put out was probably a bit too fresh. It was very strawy and lumpy. Here's quite a good example of why these older tractors can be quite annoying. So my front furrow stopped matching up right there because the tractor was lifting the arms by itself and it wouldn't stay at the set height. So sometimes it just does that because the hydraulic pump is so screwed up. You really have to pay attention when you're ploughing with this tractor to make sure it's always at the right height. So hopefully now it'll correct itself and work right, but who knows. Restart it. So I really don't know. So sometimes just turning it off and turning it back on again resets the hydraulic pump and it just gets it back the right way, so hopefully.
And was the youngest person I think to win. I didn't do anything
that looks like we fixed it.
Like, and he's got a big character on it. He plays mild and a lot of so, like,
So if you were under pressure trying to beat the weather ploughing, with this and your hydraulic pump keeps messing up like that, you'd be fairly annoyed fairly quick. Any of you keen-eyed viewers might have seen that we are missing one of the front discs on the other side, so the one that's going to go into the ground now in a second. And what happened was the bearing just went in it and we don't have any spare bearings, so it fell off and I picked it up, so we'll just have to get a bearing for that and put it back on. But it's not really a big deal because a lot of people would plough without their discs. Only discs on the back furrow to give it a nicer wall, so really it's not that big a deal. It just might look right because it's 4 on one side and 3 on the other, but it's not affecting how it performs much. So that's probably enough talking for one video, so if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, and if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button and ring the little bell. I've been trying to do a video every 2 weeks now because of school and there hasn't been much going on over the winter. So thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.